Alutanie, King Alutanie, hey, and Koye Nana, Wedi and Koye Nana. Me catch him what a quiet, Wedi and Koye Nana. Wamaya Kuma, yeah, quiet, ya, Odi teacher. Koye Nana, Wedi and Koye. No, it's a remix, you know, it's a serious remix. Onachimota quiet and Koye. Seriously, is he Your Excellency Nanado? To be honest, when it comes to your legacies, there's a reason you always mention free SHS, you never mention Galamsey, for example. Because as far as Galamsey is concerned, we all agree that your performance there has been abysmal. Clearly, we know. And you've had the most support. You've had the most support from the media, especially civil society, donors in environment, space, and all of that. But true for God, life for Satan. When it comes to the environment, your government has been the nemesis to our environment, truthfully. You understand? And the worst atrocities our environment has seen, to be honest, since many of us became here, has been under your watch. You understand? As far as our environment is concerned, there is blood on your hand. Now, if on top of all these things, you don't think enough damage has been done, now you want to use an executive instrument to add a Chimota Forest Badia. Then we have to sing Enkoye Nana, Wedi Enkoye Nana, Mikachi Mota Kwaye, Wedi Enkoye Nana, Wamaya Kuma ya, Dachia dia Wodi Chiche. Addo Mahama to why? Addo Mahama, what is this?
When this is bad, you be bien Juman kitten. My person a branch executive na di omo ho begim. Say akukọ na person hwe poultry farm ketu bi ne ama akukọ bo no ne ton kokọ na ma ne ama aduane a wo de beto aduane ama sika wo de beto aduane ama akukọ no. Enti akukọ no tun kosua na no aton nwenya sika. Omo jai ton so no aton kokọ no nwenya sika.
I'm embarrassed, my friend. When you, I say, Uncle now how to go to now when Jessica, oh, we have family planning. No one to now what to Uncle Kono. Oh, Jomama. Say, where the world is going, people are thinking big, people are doing industrial farming and things, and they are getting poultry farm now over here. Hey! Oh God, I am about to do. Obviously, say, obviously, we are cooking here, so we can send over phone. And then, over phone after and yes, one city, one city. A young fool, but city by where one city, two city, I'm at swallow.
We will make access to mobile phones affordable. And the mobile companies, no, you're being kata in Kitaho. Now the mobile phones, no, I'm a nipa, not Mafia, Watria, 1 city, 2 cities, 1 city, 2 cities, Kakaka, Namotria, mobile phone before 80, Yadi, Sir, scheme, no, every Obia, because we need everybody to have a smart device.
It's you people, it is good for you. The way brothers and sisters are hot, the way we are hot that we want to see something useful in our life so we can decide what to do the next 4 years. No. Anyway, I'm happy July is over. I'm very happy. That month was full of beef and sauce. That month was hard, dry and cold. And you were hot in your pocket. It's not the month, is it not July that they call Kutaonsano? Yeah. The Hochra is so much that our elders named the month Kutaonsa. Hold your hand before you go and use it to still somebody's brother. Or is it August? No, I think July is Kutaonsa. But I'm hoping that August, dear, inshallah, Ebefa, on God. Okay, everybody, welcome to the show. This is BackPage on Channel 1 TV, and my name is Caleb. So, one thing that fellow Ghanaians has done that Charlie, so Akwafuadu has dripped. Just say, what drippy? No, just say, Ubefa babyano, Adodi a drippy, dripping kwao, Adodi uyebwe. Just say, Omunya yanka ya titi, nanso ya drippy, ya benya obesima. Na. No, Paluta, what's it? No. From one district, one factory to one district, one set of equipment. No, it's a vibe.
The District Road Improvement Project, an initiative by the Ministry of Local Government, supported by the Josbon Group of Companies and the District Assembly Common Fund, will equip each MMDA with bulldozers, water tankers, among other machineries to aid local infrastructure development. Over 2,000 heavy earth-moving equipment have been imported into the country to address the poor state of the country's roads.
Listen, I love it. This is good. I've been complaining about bad roads for a very long time. I dislike the bad roads. So this is great, an initiative. Now, you know, when you have such moments, you've scored, a hat trick, you want to, seize the moments to rub salt in the injury of your political opponents and things. Sometimes you can get high on your own supply. So much that you end up doing
Since January 2017 till date, i.e. in the Akufo-Addo Mahama Bawumia era. That's unforgivable. That's unforgivable. I hope you will allow me to withdraw that statement. The Akufo-Addo Bawumia era.
No, it was his body language of saying, hey, man, say, that's unforgivable. That's unforgivable. That's unforgivable. Look, Adodi, you remind me of Chairman Joe Biden.
What concerns do you have about Vice President Harris's ability to beat Donald Trump if she were at the top of the ticket?
Look, I wouldn't have picked Vice President Trump to be vice president, but I think she was not qualified to be president.
To err is human. Take it easy on the old man. To err is old man. Sorry. I meant to err is human, not old man.
Since January 2017 till date, i.e. in the Akufo-Addo Mahama Bawumia era. That's unforgivable. That's unforgivable. I hope you will allow me to withdraw that statement. The Akufo-Addo Bawumia era.
Omoka Broni Kasa, Omo Brofo ni Broni for the India. Meme Kasa Ghana for Brofo ni bi. It's on by incompetent Mahama administration. MPP is going to come and transform Ghana in 1.5 years. When we come, we'll give you one district, one factory. And yeah, bro, from Kwan, no more slangs or more. You can't trim for a slangs. Ghana, yeah, mobile dodo. Ghana, yeah, mobile dodo. Ghana, yeah, here, mine. Yet is the castle. I come
there. Anyway, as for the Uncle Kitty, I still don't get it.
Say Uncle now, person share poultry farm, Ketu AB, near Mao, Akuko Bono, near Tonko Namao, near Mao, Ediania, or Debatry, Sika, or Debatry, near Mount Cocono. And then Cocono Tunko Shana, no atong, when Sika. Omo jai ton so no aton koko no no enya sika.
So, what the classmates, some of the classmates of our leaders are doing, for example, is that in Rwanda, Kagame gives the very poor people cow, right? The cow produces milk, they sell, take care of their families. When the cow grows and has a calf, then that poor family is supposed to give to another poor family so that, you know, through that they break the chain of poverty. You understand? Now, Uncle Kitty ni Uncle Bodi. I'm to Kosia no more to Hona Monjeska. Uncle Conny has some bear family pioneer. But you Kosia way. Do you understand? No, our own, they say Uncle Kitty. Yeah. Then they sell it. See, let's focus on something else. Let's focus on the drip. Because I think it's a fantastic idea.
The District Road Improvement Project, an initiative by the Ministry of Local Government, supported by the Josbon Group of Companies and the District Assembly Common Fund, will equip each MMDA with bulldozers, water tankers, among other machineries to aid local infrastructure development. Over 2,000 heavy earth-moving equipment have been imported into the country to address the poor state of the country's roads.
Please, how are you? Say hello to Terminator when you see him next. Now, some people say skin pain. Skin pain is doing the minority because suddenly their probity and accountability instincts have kicked in. They are speaking plenty English. And what's the price? What's the price?
Assembling 1,000, 2,000 fleets of earth-moving equipment might look beautiful, but we've seen them before. But the question that we are asking basically is, well, they have delivered very, very fantastic speeches, but none of them told us how much is the cost of the project. They haven't told us what the unit cost of each item is. So as a minority, we sat and watched them on television, and we said, but you haven't answered a basic fundamental question. How much does this cost to the taxpayer?
So Mahama Yariga also said that this thing, they have done it before, and when the NPP people came, they auctioned them and things. You see, hey, how come the Minority Auditor General Public Accounts Committee, they never made noise about it, especially the minority? Munir, that's one day, truthfully, me, since I became this, I've never heard NDC bought these kind of things for MMDCEs to do roads maintenance and things. I don't know. If they did, then I didn't know. I just know that JM's administration, they procured tractors for farmers and so Krano and said Uncle Baby Uncle Sifrim for so Papa Biama. So he now admitted during one of his campaigns that they've learned their lessons. But you see, it was surprising that in all the communications, the people didn't tell us the total price of the whole distance. Because usually they will do that. But also, you can say, but you people check independently and let us know. The truth is that we can check one by one on the market too. But as you know, once government is doing the procurement, it is possible budget. Something as here, a bit too sayist. So we want to know, it's not a bad question. We would like to know the price. But let us know again, Ghanaians, you remember that some time ago when relief items were sent to some municipalities after the Volta River Authority spilling the dam, some MCOs, DC, he said that he doesn't have truck to send the relief items to the people. Do you remember? When the truck was sent to them, they said that, they have the truck, but they don't have fuel to put in the truck to take to the place. Do you remember at all?
No. Assembly, you have to read that thing.
What are you doing?
The money to hire a car and send it to them. I tell you. Oh, that's a fact. That's the fact. I can't hide anything from you. You need money to fuel the cars and send the item to the people.
That is the only issue.
That's the issue.
And
that's the only issue.
Hungry.
We don't have money.
You remember They gave him truck. Go and give relief item to your people. He said he don't have truck. They gave him truck. He said he don't have fuel. So they drip this thing. No? We need to ask question, but they know what the answer. Question. You understand?
They have delivered very, very fantastic speeches, but none of them told us how much is the cost of the project.
We were watching the thing, paying close attention, listening to the stories as it was unfolding, all that we saw Chema. Some Chema come and pass it, and see where we say, oh, entrepreneur Fumamu Agbabola. You know what I'm talking about? You know, zoom, 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 meow, meow, meow. Beeper. You've not seen that video. Agbabola. How much is money? Some people in this Ghana, they have money to buy the whole country. I don't even know how we still go to IMF. One company. No, Agbabola. How much is money? But this week, while the government has been dripping, they call it District Road Initiative Project or something. As for when it comes to MPP and branding and slogans, Charlie, dripping. I love the drip. Now, so we are dripping. The Attorney General this week, dear Mbama, he has not been dripping at all. Things have dripped on him.
What some of us have been saying all along, that this case was frivolous, it was baseless, it was nothing but political witch hunts, it was nothing but persecution of the leader of the NDC caucus in Parliament, who has been at the forefront of our struggle against the misrule, the misgovernance, the bad policies of the Kufuor Bawumia MPP government. And that same was calculated to cower him. We have been vindicated.
Somebody said Attorney General, no General. You people, stop that. We can't turn us disrespect. So, hey, Addo has been acquitted and discharged. The Court of Appeal says AG case, and go in na where there, and a Japan so dear, and go the evidence, you can't call them to come and justify that. No. But AG says here, he will appeal the distance again and again, over again. I know they care what they say, anything, yeah.
If you look at the financial loss cases, the ingredients of all the offenses is that really a public officer, contrary to the mandate that he sees with, carried out an act which was reckless and was without regard to due reason and caution. Once you establish that, then the offense has been committed. And that is why I think that this decision by the Court of Appeal is most unfair and absurd, and indeed must not stand.
In fact, some people even say that the AG's ego has been bruised and things. I don't know why people are personalizing that thing. Me, I disagree with those people. I love his vim. I love the energy he's taking to do the work. I think that we need to support the AG so that he can turn his focus on some of the appointees of the government who are currently causing financial losses to the state, because up to now, people don't understand how the case of somebody who has millions of dollars in Hemukasi, how it has earned. And people are doing all kinds of things, but they are all free. They are doing free range like cattle that has no, this is walking on the motorway. Corrupt people are walking free on the street like cattle and training in Papu on the motorway. Or, because Koku cutting, I'm moving to Koku cutting. Sorry. No, it's Koku cutting, right? He's LP, he's former deputy finance minister. He said that the government, it is running the country like former Namwa business. It's running it like Women's Go. It's running it like a Ponzi scheme. He said all the governments of the country since independence, including the Bafuatu Ayokokrudu government, they are all doing Ponzi scheme with the Ghana people.
You have described our economy as a Ponzi scheme. You said that's how it's being run. How can we change that?
The alternative is to live within your means. To live within your means. Look, we have 275 members of parliament. Would you sit there and do the analysis? Can we do with 200?
Reduce MPs.
Why not? If you don't have the money, you don't have the money to keep. If you are, it's a number of MPs, the number of ministers. If it is, you are constructing asphalt roads everywhere because constructing roads is a good thing. But you don't have the money to do it. And you say that it's a good thing, so I'll do it anyway. And you go and borrow until lenders tell you we will not lend to you.
You see, as for the Ponzi scheme, in every serious place in this world, those who are behind the Ponzi scheme, they end up behind bars. So, Attorney General, the work is plenty, you understand? Don't leave the work and jackpot. Don't be demotivated because jackpot people have not, you keep working. Let us see that I turn the focus on some of the people who are currently still in the business of chopping. Okay, let's take a break. When I return, okay, I will show you something. Welcome from that break. My name is Caleb Kuda. This is Channel 1 TV and we call this BackPage. So the Sagam project, we have spoken about it. Everyone is tired of this Sagam thing. It's been more than 8 years since I left. Yeah. Some came, they spoke English, and so tonight. Others came, they spoke trees, and so not. From Chebi to Bantama, Sagam was left decaying. In less than 6 months since he was made minister for the sector, Kasapole Kojo Okuruma, he took over the place. Oh, Akoye Mama, Awedia Akoye Fada, Kofre Jani Moda, Missy Akoyo. They say by September, our contractor Fube Uramuno Muya Dianu, our Kojo we a girl.
We have selected Deloitte as the independent valuation entity, and they will be coming back to us, I think, in about the next 14 days with a recommendation of which of the 5 bidders is the preferred bidder. And then we will enter into negotiations and finally sign a contract with whichever bidder is the successful bidder so that they can get on ground. We are hoping in September to resume work on Sagam.
When I keep paluta because my kunta, I see I told me so me num na baka, my kunta. I see but anya people, anya aoshi, asowutu that place, the people not happy at all with the police people. Police.
We have informed the authority with couples of letters. The urban roads and the MCE and the MTT, the police office, all of them are aware about this light. And police people have been here to control the traffic, but rather unfortunately, when they come, they are not controlling the light. They will be sitting and tapping their phones at Omotuo Safi Junction there. And they are doing nothing here.
Oh, mother, Ghana police do something, okay? Go and do something, we beg. At the highway, municipal people, everybody who is eating our task, please go and do something. I see that General Mosquito has been calling on the police, the Peace Council, and so many people to do something.
Where is the IGP? If he is listening, my message to you is simple. The day you were commissioned into leadership of our security services, you swore an oath to protect the interests of Ghanaians. You didn't swear to protect the interests of any regime that is in power for the time being. We know you are working under pressure, but please, you can absorb that pressure and do the right thing for the next 4 months.
Now the battlegrounds are drawn and it's about to go down. One thing that has left many Ghanaians in shock though, it's the relentless effort the president and Ochehene are making to rubbish the horror movie we've all read in what is now called the Ajapadie novel.
A fabricated document entitled Ajapadie is being peddled around by operatives of the opposition as evidence of a grand scheme by my party to annex the state, the assets of the state. These experiences underscore the importance of discerning truth from falsehood and the need for all of us to remain vigilant against the dangers of misinformation and disinformation.
Okay, please, Nananum, we hear you, but the difficulty in believing you is that we read what's supposed to be fake news, and 90% of the fake news has happened. It's like a prophecy. So now that you say it's a fake news, is it because a few pages are left to be actualized? So we shouldn't believe what we have read until the whole mission is accomplished? Part 1 upon you and part 2 dear Yahoo. Arodi by GC annual. Ajapadi annual bro. Ami who's